Hey, I feel pain every time I had to watch the edit of this, when I was editing. So
You're a man now, using a great sword.
yeah, I'm using a Kezu sword, a lightning great sword, and I like that it has sort of maw on it, like teeth. Also,
It's
that it sounds
hideous.
like I'm swinging. It has like a electrical hum whenever I swing it.
It's quite the sword.
Yeah. So I have nightmares and pain.
Oh my.
Every single time I watched this video or was doing the editing, so many bad memories of trying to get a decent recording on this. The Green Plesioth with a great sword. I
That's
really am comfortable using a lance type weapon against the Plesioths. Tr- Trust me, don't use anything but ranged or lance and shield type weapons.
nah. Great swords are just fine.
Yeah, until you get spammed by the hip check a million times
It's good
and
for
your
you.
weapon bounces off of them 90% of the time. I'm not bitter. I'm not angry.
Oh, you get used to it.
But I do like this weapon just because of the sound effect that comes when you're swinging it.
Yeah. Sounds kind of lightsaber-ish.
Lightsaberish, but more with like an electrical hum feedback.
Yeah, yeah.
So let's go search for the Green Plesioth. I decided I'd just kill a couple of enemies there because they'll be in my way soon enough. I think there only spawns 4 enemies, and then there won't spawn anymore. So this is one spot you can fish, but he's not here, so I won't try fishing. But that's a spot you can fish for the Plesioth. As you can see, not there.
That horrible, horrible monster.
It's a Green Plesioth this time. This time he's bigger and does way more damage.
Yeah.
And
Souped up plus yeah.
and these are the last 2 guys that'll spawn in the beach area here. So once they're dead, I won't have to worry about these guys anymore.
Plesioth on the jungle level kind of cruises around the depths, and since you can tell the water's a bit murky on the edges, it can be hard to tell what zone he's in. He might be down low where you can't really see him.
Yeah, that's the real frustrating part about hunting Plesioth in the jungle.
Oh,
Not
yeah,
to mention,
barely faintly see him out there.
in Area 4, you can't hide from his water shot attacks from when he's swimming in the water because he'll get you wherever you are with it. You're on the shore, you have nowhere you can hide.
Here he
Or
comes.
it's literally the worst place you can fight.
Yeah, it's pretty tight, and he's so big, his tail swipes and his hip checks take up quite a bit of this area.
And as you can see, this...
Along with his, when he jumps on the ground and squirms,
Yeah.
that takes quite a bit. It's very hard to dodge.
So as you can see, this guy is a lot bigger.
Yeah, he's house-sized.
And there he dropped an actual shiny, so can't complain. At least on that
He's not
part.
house-sized, he's mansion-sized.
Look at the size of that guy. Ah. Now, supposedly, the thing about the Green Plesioth is he prefers to fight on land. So he will spend more time on land than on ground. Problem is, he's gigantic and he loves to spam the hip check compared to the normal Plesioth. I wasn't even close to him that time and he just spammed it. Telling me to back the hell off.
Yeah, itchy trigger finger.
I was miles away, see? And
he wants it.
the best thing I can do here is wait for him to do like that and not do like that. Actually, the best thing I can do is attack his head. But I had done like...
So can block with it. It will degrade the sword though,
and you'll still take damage. The problem with this is if I try to block with the great sword, is generally I won't have time to block with it because I'll be in mid-swing because the swings are pretty slow.
Yeah, yeah.
But even if you're gonna bounce off half the time off of his head, you want to go for the head because you can get away from the hip check a lot easier. But I was just getting greedy there, hoping to get a couple of hits in.
Bounce it.
If you do attack the head, he's pretty easy to stagger too, so you'll have that on your not working.
Yeah. And this, in fact, is a small green Plesioth that looks like at least a medium-sized one. They could get even bigger.
I've seen how big they get. It's ridiculous.
The Gold Crown.
Oh, I've seen that. That's retarded how big the guy is.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Oh.
Pretty much the only thing you can hit are his feet unless you're ranged.
Yeah. Some fancy dodging.
So.
Yeah, so I ended up recording this about like 7, 6, 10 times just to get used to recording with Greatsword, because either it would go horribly and I would finally win just before my third knockdown with no healing items on the skin of my teeth, and that would happen quite often. And
when the situation gets like that, you gotta run back to camp and
well, it's right next to me. I don't see why not.
Those are the funnest fights too, when you get by on the skin of your teeth. You run out of supplies. It is the funnest fight.
I had plenty of fun fighting this guy, but it's been frustrating to try to get recordings because, you know, even if I do win the fight, I kind of gotta restart the game, and if the recording wasn't good, do it over with no rewards.
No rewards.
Yeah, so you know, the pains of making a Let's Play, fighting the boss over and over and over again, and you get a decent recording out of it. I'll let him do that spray. But yeah,
that sliding along the ground can wail on.
I haven't died to him yet. You know, lost mission, but I've had a lot of close calls, and either I'd forget an item, so I did like forgetting frogs, so I did re-records.
Yeah. It's always important to have plenty of items to get them out. Otherwise, they will happily ride bikes in the water forever.
Well, not this one. He actually does prefer to spend his time outside of the water, at the very least.
Yeah.
But still, you know, just to show off the fishing, etc. And plus, it gives me an advantage. And plus, I have a chance to get Finn, too. I decide while he's in the water. Like here, I believe I forgot to bring extra sonic bombs with me, but the recording was about as good as I was gonna get, and I was tired of this fight.
Where's it gonna go?
So, and he gets me anyways. Bullshit hitboxes. But yeah.
Big ass hitboxes. There we go.
So much time recording this.
Yeah, it's fun watching him do a tailspin or a hip check and blow up best board stuff.
Yeah, it's just not fun getting hit by the hip check.
Ooh. Hate that move.
But yeah, I was atrocious at using the Greatsword against him to start with. That was also another.
Yeah, as a Greatsword user, traps are one of your best friends, as are good teammates.
Yeah, that's right. I did forget.
Especially ones that bring paralyzing materials.
Yeah, that's another thing. I actually forgot to bring a lot of my traps with me too. That's again, like I said, a lot of these videos I kept forgetting to bring one. If it wasn't one thing, it was another thing. And some of the videos ended up lasting like 40-30 minutes, so I was just like, no, I'm scrapping this video.
I love mistakes like that, where you accidentally bring hot drinks instead of cool drinks.
Oh, that's so annoying. I've done that several times before.
Because you have a slight momentary retardation and forget
Yeah.
that you're supposed to bring.
You think you
one
got
or the other.
everything prepared, but no. There's like always this one thing.
Yeah, this place is cold. I need cold drinks. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Well, the thing is also this corner right here, he will slide you across it if you fight against
Oh yeah.
it. So
He'll ride against the wall and
bring you along for the ride.
yep.
So that's why I wanted to just kind of run along it and just, explain that I have been murdered by being slid across that wall so many times that it's not fun. I do try to go between legs every so often because when I play it too safe, the video takes like 30-40 minutes and the video goes pretty decently with not too many knockouts.
Yeah, Plessioth can be a long fight.
I'm gonna be decently short fight if I just brought ranged weapons or a lance type weapon, because then I could at least block half his bullshit. And again, his soft spot is his belly. Kinda also want to get some hits in there.
It's good to knock down his legs too.
And the cat actually saved me from the tail swipe. Didn't save me from the hip check.
Nothing.
But yeah, I finally got this video and I was like, screw it, no, I'm keeping it, I'm keeping it. Just barely get out of the way of that too. I've actually been, then again, with the practice that I've gotten against the Green Plessioth with the Great Sword, I'm actually starting to get semi-competent against the Green Plessioth with the Great Sword. I just wish I had a better sharpness.
I hope so.
But no, if I do Green Plessioth again, I will either use a lance-type weapon, not even Green Plessioth, just Plessioth in general. I will stick to a lance-type weapon or a range-type weapon. In fact, I'll probably try to use a range-type weapon just to show it off.
Bow is nice. I like bow.
Yeah, the bow is actually pretty good because you get your spread shots and whatnot. And you'll hit everything, or if you get your pierce shot and you attack from the front.
Get a lot of hits in.
Yeah.
There is plenty of real estate to be hit.
Oh yeah, especially if it's like a gold.
Poor cat.
Oh, honestly, I can't blame the cat for getting hit here because everything gets hit by that hip check.
He hits the entire world.
I'm still talking to my psychiatrist about this video. I'm not over the trauma yet.
Not for the faint of heart.
No, man, still, and that was stupid of me.
Yeah.
But
armor, weak to water.
yeah,
It shows.
I know. Sometimes the Green Plessioth has accidentally tricked me because sometimes the cat will be next to me and he decides to aim for the cat, not me, and then I go dodge or run
Dodge
away,
right
and then
into
I'm
it.
running towards the cat, and then I get hit by it because he's trying to hit the cat. I hate it whenever that is happening. And the cat actually saved himself from a hip check.
Yeah, cat's competent, but
Well,
pretty much on accident most of the time.
fortunately, there's a lot for the cat to hit, so most of his bombs will hit. Unfortunately, he'll get hit by everything and be knocked out most of the time.
Yeah, that's what most cats are typically down for the count.
Oh yeah. Oh, I hate you, Green Plessy. I hate you so much. I hate you. Sorry about the maniacal laughter. It's just this fight brings the worst out in me when I was trying to get a decent recording. So much loot I could have had, so many fins I could have had even. But no, the recording wasn't good, so I had to restart. It's the worst thing you could do to me. Dangle loot in front of my nose and go, nope, you can't have it. And I'm not just talking about,
have to stop.
It's fair enough if it's like bullshit drop rates and I don't get it because, you know, I didn't get the drop, so that means I wouldn't have gotten it anyways. But if it's something like this where it's just like, hey, there's a treasure chest full of gold in front of you, it's open, but no, you can't have it. You're on your coffee break. Unfortunately, you can't loot while you're on your coffee break, so too bad. I mean, union rules.
Yep. Look at
But
look at the shark face, no despair.
yeah, but you know what?
You know
that will, most of that will. I won't have that problem soon because I will be, while I am in the U.S. on my vacation, I will be bringing my PSP with me, and I have a separate file, you know, a different single-player file, as some people might have noticed. And I will be playing that, and I'll basically be playing through all the single-player if I can, and then I'll be using that to practice on if I need practice before I do a recording. So, you know, hopefully I'll be able to get some better recordings without having to do a fight a million times.
Shoot, I'd say practice is good on your main file because it gets you that loot.
Yeah, well, at least this way the loot won't get lost as much. It won't bother me as much. Because I will be doing less fail recordings. I don't know, if this had been like a Rathalos, I would have been great with the Great Sword. Then again, I like kill Rathalos to hell and back in Monster Hunter Tri.
The Great Sword is great against anything.
It is a pretty good weapon, I really like it. It's just my style is more Sword and Shield, or... Well, yeah, it's just more Sword and Shield, really, or...
Oof, that hit check.
Yeah. And got hit by the spray right after, too. And, oh!
Oh, man. Oh! Oh, lucky you didn't do another spray.
Yeah. But that hasn't stopped me from getting hit before. Trust me, it has not stopped.
Look at him go.
Yeah, he's running. So, this fight is... This Green Plesioth fight is a lot longer than some of the other videos. I do get mauled.
Yeah. Well, it could be much longer.
It definitely could be. Like I said, there was like some 30-40 minute long videos that I just scrapped instantly when I saw the length.
Yeah, sometimes it's just a real slug out where you barely get any chances to attack, and Plesioth might manhandle you a bit.
And sleep.
Like there.
But the cat saves me.
Oh, yeah.
He's earning his
So
keep.
when you're sleeping, if you take a hit, it'll be double damage.
Luckily, the cat can just do an equivalent to a kick.
And then if you have demonic protection on top of that, well...
You might as well just kiss everything goodbye at that point.
Yeah.
And I took a gamp, and bam! Objective complete. So, this is about as good as a fight I could get with a great sword at the time.
See how it pretty short fight for a great sword.
Yeah, pretty sure for... I mean, I could have made it quicker if I had remembered to bring traps, actually. And then done some charged up attacks. And I could have also made it better by bringing more sonic bombs. I believe this is one of the times I have to bring more sonic bombs.
Like a doll's eyes. Bite into a man and roll back in your head.
Oh, well, look at him slumber so peacefully. That snoring and
Idiots.
I can't hate him too much.
It's a fish monster.
Yeah.
The armor looks pretty cool though. You look like some kind of spaceman from the 50s.
I've actually farmed though. That's what basically for the Green Plesioth armor you need fins, and lots of fins. You need fins, like 1 to 2 fins for every piece.
Another suit you can actually get from the Plesioth are lobster suits.
Yeah.
Occasionally they'll drop lobster parts.
I have only got one of those before, and I really want to get more of them so I can show that armor off as well.
Yeah, you look like a weird crawfish.
Yeah.
Very odd.
I'll eventually show that off, though. I don't think I'll get to show it off just yet, though. But no fins again. My lot in life.
And again.
But we will see you in the next video.
Bye-bye.